Hello, everyone, and welcome to Top of Mind. My name is Mesaglio, and I want to talk to you about how to make your transformation message stick. It's the beginning of the year, and I know a lot of you are initiating or continuing some kind of big change. Maybe it's a culture change, maybe it's a digital transformation, maybe it's a change related to AI or generative AI or some new system or platform or technology or process that you are in charge of implementing. Whether it's for 10 people or 10,000 people, I want to talk to you about how to craft a message so that the people that you need to do the changing will actually look up and care. It happens that Gartner reviews a lot of transformation messages. We review strategies and we review vision statements and mission statements and destinations and end games and transformation messages. And a bunch of them have a few things in common. So I want to give you 4 tactics for what to do to make your transformation message as compelling as possible for whatever domain of change you're in. All right, so message number 1, tactic number 1, don't levitate. So one of the first things that I see when I see transformation messages are people use the word transformation or change or culture or one of these strategy, one of these big words, and they go, this is our opportunity to be everything we always wanted to be. And so their message sounds like we're going to be agile, empowered, bold, fast, decisive, innovative, secure, efficient, effective. And it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to be exactly what you were yesterday. You're the same people. You didn't morph into these superhumans. Don't ask people to levitate. So tactic number 1 is stay grounded in what you really want, okay? And a test for whether you are doing this or not, whether you're doing tactic number 1 is there something you're leaving on the table that you really want, but that you're not going to do this time around? Like, if I were taking a vacation with my family, am I going to go to like Guatemala, Uganda, Barcelona, Toronto, Paris kind of place? That's levitating. Or are we going to do the cruise this time and the ski holiday the next time? What are you leaving on the table? What is your ski holiday? What destination are you not going to? What desirable thing are you not doing? Tell me what's not changing the place you're not going, okay? That's tactic number 1. Don't levitate, stay grounded, be selective. Which leads me to tactic number 2, which is all about when I see people do strategy or change messages or transformation messages, they often go for comprehensiveness. So they're trying to do everything and be everything. And I would say whatever you are choosing between being comprehensive and being clear, choose B. Choose clarity. The thing that happens when you try to get comprehensive about your message and try to get to all the people with all the change scenarios and all the different scenarios and people that might be affected is that in trying to be comprehensive, you end up becoming generic. And generic is never compelling. People change for you when your message is compelling, when it makes them feel something, when they look up and go, that's different. And when you're trying to be comprehensive, you end up with these really generic messages that sound like, we have a mission to not kick dogs and be really good people and not push over 90-year-olds. And it's kind of like, I hope everyone would say that. That's sort of like a generic set of things that I hope you just show up and do. So I'm not going to pay that much attention. So if you're choosing between being really comprehensive and being clear, choose to be clear. That is, if you have to leave something on the table and not shove it into your message, leave it on the table. Choose clarity. Like, we're going to Toronto, we're not going to Barcelona or whatever. Okay, so that's tactic number 2. If you're choosing between comprehensive and clear, choose clear. Okay, so tactic number 3, be agile in the crafting of your message. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen management teams and senior leaders go off into these very private black box meetings for 6 months where they go and they craft the world's most perfect change message. And because it's transformation, they think we got to get it right. It's got to be perfect. I'm going to wordsmith every single sentence and I'm going to love this message into existence. And at the end of 6 months of very expensive, very senior management time, they announce the message to the world to great praise and much applause, right? except not. Because what really happens is the people listening go, oh, I have a suggestion, or I have a reaction, or I have a tweak I want to make, or I just want to give you a recommendation, or could we just change? I have some ideas of my own, like humans do. And the people who've crafted the message aren't in a position to be able to hear it because psychologically they've invested so much blood, sweat, and tears in trying to get to this perfect message that now any kind of feedback is like, you are calling my baby ugly? How dare you? And so the better way is to just be agile from the beginning. Short little sprint, come up with the beginnings of a message, socialize it with a couple of people, see if it makes sense, go back, make it an osmotic process that's a little bit permeable so that you're not in this very closed door effort with no external feedback until the day of the announcement. So just like anything else, really good idea to be agile, have some kind of sort of sprint mentality where you do just good enough, socialize it, is this right, so that you're in a position to get feedback the whole way through and you're not just presenting something and unable to take feedback at the end. And the last one is, I think you guys, some of you may have heard me say this before, but please don't use corporate speak. Please use real language. It sounds so obvious. And yet, when we read messages for transformation or change or the big generative AI shift or whatever, we hear a ton of corporate speak, like we are transforming into an organization that is ready for AI. We are going to implement safe solutions that deliver value to our customers and our citizens. We're going to do that in a responsible way, but also really fast. What? No one goes, I just can't wait to do that. They go, that sounds like what everyone would say. And it also sounds like a whole bunch of nothing. Like, what do you actually want me to do? I don't know if I'm doing what is going to set me up to do what you're asking. So no corporate speak, real words, real language. Okay. So 4 tactics for you. Number 1, don't levitate. Number 2, if you're choosing between being comprehensive and clear, choose clarity every time. It's okay to leave stuff on the table. It's better to leave stuff on the table. Number 3, be agile. Do a couple of rounds, share them. Do a couple of rounds, share them. Don't go off into a black box management meeting and not show up for 6 months. And number 4, avoid corporate speak. Use real language that is emotive, that has meaning, and that tells people someone would know whether they're doing it or not. So that's my message for you. Thank you for listening to Top of Mind, and I'll see you next time.